it cuts into a little bit in the interaction, but like the whole interaction is just question stacking. Like off the bat, excuse me, are you from New York? She's like, yeah. What's your favorite color? She's like, this. What's your favorite movie? Okay, last question, just real fast. What about this? And what about this? And just those fucking questions draw her in. And it's polarizing. Because I'm also saying the questions in a way where I'm at the effect. And that's what you have to understand. I'm not like, what about this? What about this? It's, what about this? I'm still generating by asking a question. Okay? It's not the thing, it's the place it comes from. Yeah.
So does they tell you, oh, you asked so many questions?
Yes.
And you just continue? Or
Yes. There's your answer. You ask a lot of questions. Yes. You know? Like that too. It's like the comebacks, don't think of like, oh, what do I logically say? It's like, what just nips it where it's like unreactive. It's like, yes. You ask a lot of questions. I know. There you go. You ask a lot of questions. It makes it better. Those are like some of my go-tos. You know? It's like, whatever she says, it makes it better. I know. Yes. There you go. Just shameless. Like, yep. But you got to say it fast too. It's not, you ask a lot of questions. Yes. That's bad. It's like, yes. Next question.
Like you're doing something playful. But
Yes, I am.
Or you're weird.
Yes. Very. Just assume. Like, whatever she says, again, it's like that creative process. Like, how can I take it to fuel the fun? So it's like, when you're like, yes, it's just like, it's so ridiculous. You're just like that, you know? Because they will say that. And it's always like kind of playful. It's like, she'll kind of fuck with you too. It's like, this whole process of like getting to know each other is playfully fucking around with each other. And again, this doesn't mean do it the entire time. There has to be those glimpses too of like slowing it down, like with the girl from Copenhagen, like, oh, so what about this, you know, when you were going to Copenhagen? Like, there has to be chill moments as well, but add that fucking round vibe. Okay? But that's why I do this girl here. So it's like question.
Why are you asking me so many questions?
So see, why are you asking me so many questions? I don't know, man. I don't know. What happened? Did he cheat on you? Did you cheat on him? I'm sorry. I actually don't even acknowledge it here. I'm just like, I look at my friend, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, what's like,
No.
are your parents divorced? Are your parents divorced? Like, just random shit.
Like,
Last
oh,
question.
I have cheated on
That's the last
Just a
question.
hand job in the back.
I've never cheated.
Are your parents divorced?
No.
So he cheated on you?
No cheating.
Why did it end? What happened?
I think he wanted to party a lot more and have like a...
Oh, are you a banker? What do you do?
No.
What does she do? What do you do? That's the last question. I promise that's
Oh
the
my
last
God.
one. That's the last one. What do you do?
No, I'm in public relations.
Okay. I can approve. I just turned 21. I'm new to all of this, so.
You're 21.
Today.
Yeah,
Today?
we're celebrating his birthday.
You're kidding.
Why do you think
I
we're
am.
all here? There's like 20 of us here.
What do
I
you-
appreciate your gullibility. It's very Bostonian. What do you think of Dane Cook? You love him, hate him? Again, all over the place. So it's very Bostonian. And then Boston makes me think of Dane Cook. It's like dot, like that width.
I don't really follow Dane Cook. I don't know.
It's from Boston.
I don't know. I've watched his sets before. He's funny. That's not all I can add.
You
to
are honestly the
that.
quirkiest person I've met in a while. Not like in a good, it's a compliment, but you're
I'm the
very
quirkiest.
quirky, or like dorky, quirky, tweaky, funny. What's your favorite show?
Have you done this questioning to other people?
No, I'm very
tonight?
curious about you. It's like, it's your, this.
It's this.
Favorite show?
House of Cards.
It's like not
Sorry,
quirky
you're
at
putting me on
all.
the spot.
It's
I
not
don't know what
quirky
to
at all.
say.
You're like, you're ruining my image. So just be dorky, quirky.
What did you think it was gonna be?
Tell me your favorite food is red vines. Say it.
It's what?
Red vines. Candy. That's your favorite
Red
food from now on.
vines? That's not even the real Twizzler.
You're a Twizzler person? Look at that. You make it funny by just talking about Twizzlers and red vines. I like her. Actually, you're not. What's your name? You never said.
Alex.
I'm Marcus.
There's no way that's true because the way you had to think about that.
That hurts. That hurts. I was trying to be honest. Like, I usually lie about my name, and I hesitated.
And you just did.
No, I was like, should I lie? You know what? I can trust her. Marcus.
All right, Marcus. Well, if you're lying, that's so mean.
How bad do you want to know my name? Be like, can you be master? What's your name? It's hot. It's hot. Be like,
No, it's
master.
not. No, that's weird.
What's the oldest guy you've ever been with?
Oh my god.
40?
No.
It's like 40. Now, one thing too, by the way, with these questions, like the fact they're more obnoxious, again, it reinforces like, on one hand, that you're so carefree you really don't care. And on the other hand, it also builds a lot, and this is kind of weird, it builds a lot of familiarity. Why? Or comfort even. Because most people when they meet, they're always like, again, walking on eggshells. It's like, is it okay? Is it okay? You would never joke about shit like that with someone you didn't know for a while and you know they'd be cool with that type of humor. So you're already assuming like, we're really good friends, we're totally cool with that type of humor, bang. And if you say something that's so out there too, it also allows her to, you know, unstifle as well. Because she's also like, is this acceptable? It's like, oh, if the humor goes that far, all this before that is cool. Okay, whew, she can bring more of herself out. It's like you go first that way. Make sense?
Yes.
Right.
I feel like you have these like strange ideas about my life.
I'm projecting a lot, yes. So
Yeah, okay, wait. Then tell me what my life is. I'd like to know like what you
quirky. Don't listen. It's private. No.
I want to listen.
We're talking about love and romance and cheating.
Ask me like rapid fire.
That's our little
fast
secret. That's our little
questions.
secret. You can't tell her. It's our little thing. What do you think of him, my friend?
He's very spontaneous.
Give me your hand. Look, he works out all the time. Touch it.
Oh, that's weird.
Why is it quirky? Now, here what I'm trying to do is like, I'm fucking around a bit. Like, of course, I want the friend to like me, but if you're there with wings, you don't want to have this whole four-way conversation. It's good at times, but you want to split it to a one-on-one. You should be one-on-one, and one of them should be like one-on-one, ideally with this girl here. Okay? How old do you think I am? Actually, I'm good. What do you think of me? Paint the story. Curious.
I'm really bad at this. Well, let's start with age. You look, I would have said like 26.
38.
38. All right, yeah. You are a dead liar. I can't trust anything you say.
No, I'm 27. That's real.
I don't know if we'll be able to hear it. This is our friend from North Carolina.
North Carolina.
I guess she bought dial.
So wait, how do you know her? How do you guys know each other?
From school.
From Boston also?
Yes.
Why are you in New York?
She lives here now.
And you're visiting?
Yes.
When do you go back to Boston?
Monday night.
Are you guys staying in Brooklyn?
No, Midtown.
By getting logistics too, it's like a lot of assumptions. Are you staying in Brooklyn? Oh no, we're staying in Midtown. Okay, cool. Like Brooklyn. Oh, maybe I'll see you in Boston.
Do you live in Brooklyn?
No, I'm from Arlington. I live downtown. It's all lies. It's all lies.
Why do you do this? I'm confused.
I'll be real from now on. I am 27. My real name is Julia, not Marcus.
Julia.
Julian's friend.
What? Okay. So, like, have you done this before with other people?
No, you seem fucking, like, interesting. I'm sorry.
He's like set a target on me and was
No,
like,
it's like, I'm very curious. Like,
rapid fire,
alright,
like,
here's why, okay. Usually when you say hi to people, it's like, oh, hey, you know, whatever. But, like, you, like, lit up. So that's why I was like, something either off and awesome or really weird. That's why.
I think
In a good way. No, it's awesome, honestly.
you're showing me quirky, so I don't know.
It's sexy. It's like quirky, sexy, you know.
Okay, I got that's a compliment.
Except for that Twizzler shit.
He said, he was like, please tell me your favorite food is red vine. I was like, what?
Now here, what they should be doing, though, is getting this fucking girl's attention. How old are you then? Goodbye forever then. I love your reactions. I know. Take over. I'm intruding. Proceed. So I'm like, okay, take over, motherfuckers. What the fuck are you doing? Take over. Because I'll do that a lot. I'll jump in, like, say it's on boot camp, like, spark it up a bit, and then, like, this is what the vibe should be versus what you guys were doing before. Now fucking take over. Proceed. So yeah, I mean, another example of like reeling her in just with fucking questions. So you can attract a girl just by doing interview mode questions. Don't freak out about what you're saying. Always focus on how you're saying it. Yes.
So quick question. I see like there is almost zero physicality
Mhm.
on your side.
Yeah.
How do I understand when I should be like more physical?
In the
or less
bedroom.
physical? Okay.
Yeah.
But I see a lot like a lot of you guys are like and stuff like that. Like they take girls up or things like this. When I try to do it, like the girl is
Why do you need to do
super
it?
validated, I think, but then she's like, bye.
Yeah. Why do you need to do it?
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like I always ask yourself, why are you doing what you're doing? If you feel like doing it, fuck yeah. There are some girls I feel like being very physical. There's some girls I feel like making out with. Some girls I don't feel like it in the moment. It's whatever you feel like. The only requirement is that she knows that you like her and she knows that you want to fuck her. That she has to know. Okay, and the way I kind of go about it is like if suddenly we were transported in a room and there's a bed, would she expect me to fuck her or be surprised? She should always expect you to fuck her. Like this girl, if we're in a room, she would expect me to fuck her. She wouldn't be like, whoa, what are you doing? I thought we were friends. No, she's like, oh yeah, of course. That's your only requirement. You can be physical if you want, or you can't, but that's fine, as long as there's that vibe. Guys confuse it. They think that they have to be physical to be man to woman. No. It's not like, hey, how's it going? By the way, I like you. It's like they should know before physicality. So it doesn't matter. I'll do little bursts of physicality. Like with this girl, like sometimes like go in, or like the other one, like a kiss on the neck, or a hug, where instead of just like, oh, I'm like a little preview of what's to come, but that's it. A couple little bursts usually. But it depends on the interaction. There are some too where it's like it's very physical, very make-outy. It depends. But you don't need to be physical. That's why I'm like this whole escalation. Don't worry so much. The only thing you're aiming for is sexual hook points, and then isolation.
But sometimes the hug is just good enough.
Oh yeah. It's the only logical structure is social, sexual, logistics, and that's it. And then the whole 45 minutes, hour and a half is just more of this shit. You know, which again is simple but really hard to do. It's like it's a different muscle. It's like building that endurance muscle of just keeping it going for a long period of time.
Is that 45 minutes after you reach the sexual hook point?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but don't overanalyze that. That's like an estimate. It's like sometimes it's 20 minutes, sometimes 2 hours. You'll develop a feel for it.
And second question, could you explain more when you're saying be at the cause when you're asking questions?
Hey, what's your name? What's your name? Hey, what's your name? I'm giving versus I'm having more fun asking the question than trying to take the answer.
So I guess it's expressed from your tonality
Yeah.
and your...
Think chasing, leading. You can even say with a command, like if the girl looks away, go, look at me, look at me. That's taking. Look at me, leading. It's in the tonality, the places come from. It's those little subtleties that make game what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, if you offend somebody, is it enough to just say, just kidding? I mean, is there a way to kind of get back into...
Yeah. Just be like, hey, I'm just kidding. I mean, ideally, it's like you develop a feel, like don't go so far out there she gets really offended. Like sometimes girls will snap a bit, but usually there'll be a lot of quote unquote warning signs before they get offended. For example, she'll just stop laughing at the shit you say. She'll be like, huh, or laugh a little less, like, whoa, what the fuck? Unless you go something too far out there. So I usually don't just jump too far out there, like I have a good enough feel. And if I start seeing a couple of those signs where she's less engaged, I'll immediately change courses of action.
So do you do that even if when you enter the set, she's not really...
I'll do it halfway through a sentence. I'm like, da-da-da, by the way, blah, 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 blah. Something else, totally off topic. Yep, I change very fucking fast. And if you do go too far, just be honest. Hey, sorry, I was just fucking around. You know, I didn't mean to offend you. I was just, my humor's fucked. You know, I'm from DC, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
I was like, what if it's like everything seems good and then all of a sudden it's a big snap and it's something you didn't expect. Like one time I was gaming a girl and she was from New Jersey and you know everything's good and I asked her where she's from. She said Jersey and me trying to do a playful push. I said, oh, is that like I was like, I hear that's the discount in New York, and she flipped. Like I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. You know, I was like, oh, I was playing. And she just like ranted, and then like grabbed her friend and just laughed. And so I've never been so fucking funny. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. You'll get those flukes like that, but in that case, be happy you found out about that soon. In that case, I'm like, oh shit. Like, again, the girl's not the only one who's kind of testing you to see if you're cool. You're also testing her to see if she's cool. Every once in a while, like that's like a fluke. Very rarely will a girl just snap like that. But it does happen, and those are the crazy ones. You're like, holy shit, thank God I didn't fuck her. So be happy she ran off. Yeah. As a little side note, the social to sexual hook point will just look like this. Her being fucking quiet, like, to just that. That's it. That's the sexual hook point. Okay, you guys get it? Like just fucking caring a bit, like, but still being quiet. Maybe she's shy. Maybe she doesn't express herself like that much. Like if you go up to 1,000 girls and you tell a joke to 1,000 girls, they're not all gonna laugh the same amount. Some are gonna piss themselves, shit themselves, fall on the floor. Some others are gonna cry in tears, like fucking, like kids are laughing so hard. Some others might chuckle. Some might just smile. Some might be like, That doesn't mean that they didn't find it funny though. They just showed it differently. So that's what I'm saying. Lower the bar, like sexual hook point. She's just there engaged. If this girl's just like the whole time and not even answering the questions, but like just staring at me like that, like I'm like, fuck yeah, keep it going. I don't need her to answer. I just keep it going. So don't freak out. It's like we placed the bar way too high. We need the girl to be like falling on the floor trying to suck our dick at the club. Or like if she doesn't do that, she's not hooked. No. Lower the bar.